We're also watching Costco reporting a jump in September sales, up 9% year over year. The retailer was boosted by increased spending ahead of Hurricane Helene and East Coast port strikes, which had consumers clearing out store shelves. Interesting, though, you can see on your screen the stock is down a little over 1%, perhaps after seeing an initial bump off the news. But it's interesting seeing that September sales bump of about 2% after that spike in consumer activity. Same-store sales rising 6.7% in September, including a 6.5% increase in U.S. same-store sales. We also saw e-commerce up a whopping 22.9% in the month of September.
Yeah, one thing I guess maybe wouldn't have been as much welcome news here is Costco's average ticket. That was down for the fourth month in a row, but less so than last month. So I guess if you're trying to look at this through a more optimistic lens, you can take a look at that month-over-month comparison and say that trend at least is a bit encouraging. But again, the fact that it was down for the fourth month in a row is something to note here as you're trying to figure out what the strength of the consumer looks like right now. But again, much of the quick analyst reaction this morning has very much been, I think, talking about some of these exogenous events. When you talk about the port strike, when you talk about the hurricanes, just the impact that has had here on Costco over the last several weeks, contributing to that bump, that move higher that we did see in sales. But again, the reaction here on the street this morning, certainly something to closely track here as we figure out the direction of Costco moving forward. Again, you're looking at shares off just over 1%.